This video is brought to you by the Deck of Many and Humblewood.net. Welcome back to the Gallant Goblin. I'm Theo, and today we're continuing to dip our toes into the Starfinder universe. I've been strictly a D&D player since joining the hobby a few years ago, and I thought it was time to broaden my horizons. I'm quite a sci-fi fan, so Starfinder seemed like a good fit for me. Today we're looking at the first set of official minis for Starfinder. To learn more about the very basics of Starfinder, check out our review of the Starfinder Beginner Box by clicking the link in the corner of the screen. Let's take a look at these minis and learn a little bit about the various characters and roles you can play in Starfinder. Today we're reviewing Iconic Heroes Set Number 1, which includes 3 iconic heroes and 1 ship. These minis were produced by Ninja Division. Hailing from an upper-crust family in the Naori Palisades of Absalom Station, Navasi, the iconic human envoy, was always groomed by her parents to either take over the family business or be a lovely socialite, spreading her family's good name. Navasi had other plans, though. Navasi preferred the company of her family's employees' children, and together they would go ride hoverbikes down the Absalom Station streets. Navasi grew to have strong connections with the station's underclass, and began to have Robin Hood-type dreams of stealing from the rich to give to the poor. She escaped her comfortable life and joined the free captains of the Diaspora, pirates who lived by their own rules. The reality of her new life soon set in, however, and she became jaded, preying upon those she once pledged to protect. After suffering another devastating loss, Navasi abandoned yet another life to begin anew with both her egalitarian ideals and her hard-earned talents to help achieve her goals. Iseph is an android operative. Androids can theoretically live forever, but many choose to voluntarily leave their bodies after they feel like they've lived a full life. Their souls move on to the next plane of existence, and a new android soul inhabits their old body. But Iseph woke in a much different state. Upon opening their eyes, they found themselves in a warehouse and a black market renewal crate. The only thing in the room was a note reading, "Run, hide, retaliate, beware the mark." Next to the words was a drawing of a symbol, the same design Iseph found branded on their chest. The handwriting on the note was Iseph's own. Iseph has since been chased and hunted by an unknown assailant. They eventually merged into biological society and confronted the struggles of being an android in a humanoid civilization. With the skills they developed while on the run, Iseph is well equipped to face down any foe. The Shirren are an insectoid-like, telepathic alien race. They have 3 distinct genders: female, male, and host. In ages past, they were part of a hive mind-like species set on the predatory consumption of other life forms. They recently broke away and formed their own society, seeking harmony with the other races of the Pact Worlds. This is Keskodai, the iconic Shirren mystic. The mystic class has a mysterious connection with some otherworldly force that grants it magical abilities. Different connections grant you different powers. Keskodai has a healer connection. Keskodai was drawn as a young man to the priesthood of the goddess of death, Pharasma, as he saw her disciples offering healing and comfort to those afflicted with a plague in his hometown. He decided to become a priest himself, believing that death was not an ending, but the beginning of a new existence. The Sunrise Maiden is a Tier 3 ship that the player should encounter in the first adventure of the Dead Sun's adventure path, called Incident at Absalom Station. It's a Sanjaval Space Flight Systems Vagabond class, multi-purpose, light transport / freighter that's known for being versatile, durable, and reliable. This model has been in use for more than 100 years and is a common sight throughout the Pact Worlds, generally hauling cargo, exploring with survey crews, or smuggling contraband. It has a standard complement of 6 crew members, but with the advanced computer systems on board, a single crew pilot can operate the ship's most critical systems. It comes armed with a Gorkal broad arc gyro laser mounted in the front, along with 2 Rheinbach light laser cannons port and starboard. The modular expansion bays allow for almost infinite customization options. This ship will serve your players well in their first adventure path. Starfinder minis have a bit of a storied background. I'll just share the high-level picture as I've been able to see it. Ninja Division ran a successful Kickstarter for a bunch of Starfinder minis in October 2017. They completed and shipped some of the promised minis, but then ran into financial problems and laid off almost their entire staff at the end of 2018. The production of the Starfinder minis was suspended at that time until they could find a new solution. In July 2019, Paizo arranged for Archon Studio to take over the project from Ninja Division. Archon Studio promised to continue to ship Kickstarter rewards in waves, as well as make the minis available for purchase. The last update, as of this recording, was on August 26, 2019, where it seemed like they were hard at work on producing the minis, though no new ones had been released just yet. So for these 4 sets right here, these are the only ones we're going to get from Ninja Division, I think. Presumably, more will be on their way from Archon Studios and available for purchase in the usual places. Now, back in April of 2019, an enhanced partnership was announced between Paizo and WizKids to expand their lines of minis to include Starfinder battles. This set of minis will look familiar to anyone who's seen the other videos of the Icons of the Realms and Pathfinder Battles sets of pre-painted minis on our channel. The first offering will include a premium set and a booster set. What that means exactly is yet to be seen. We asked our contact at WizKids about it, and he just said that he can't offer any comment just yet, but Starfinder is in the works. Finally, I should mention that the minis of Navasi and Iseph are also available in an unpainted form on Paizo's online store. We'll be reviewing the other 3 sets of Starfinder minis soon. Be sure to check the subscription below for our channel to see those videos when they're released. We'd like to thank our sponsor for this video, the Deck of Many. They've just released a set of beautiful animated spell reference cards for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. There are 9 total decks plus 1 animated Deck of Many things. These are amazing and colorful lenticular cards that have all the spell information you need when playing, so you don't have to reach out for your source books each time you want to cast a spell. We reviewed the new cards recently. Check out that video by clicking the eye in the corner of the screen. Also be sure to check out their new campaign setting book, Humblewood, releasing in November, featuring new races, spells, monsters, subclasses, and a whole new adventure. Find out more at humblewood.net. Thanks for watching today. Kindly leave us a comment and a like below if you enjoyed the video. We appreciate all of your continued support. Stay well, and we'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.